Hello, Pine Tree members. Justin Thompson here with Joe P. We're out here on the 8th hole, getting ready with some final preparations for an exciting golf season ahead. We wanted to highlight a couple new programs regarding our bunkers on the golf course. Joe, why don't you tell us about those?
Thank you, Justin. One of the things that's worked really well in my career, particularly on greenside bunkers, and even more particular at Pine Tree, where bunkers are such an important part of the scoring at the course, we thought we'd come up with an organized approach to where we would like to see our rakes placed. And what we've done is we've used a little bit of turf paint, red turf paint, and painted a T, which kind of mimics the shape of a bunker rake. And what we're asking the members to do is to just, when they finish raking, no matter where they are on the greenside bunker, there'll be a red mark close to where we want the rake to be placed. Now we know that during the course of the day, the rakes will get moved around quite a bit, but one of the things that is real important is that each morning when my crew comes out, 7, 8, 10 people raking bunkers every day, they're forced to look for that red T, and so we'll start the day in a very organized situation here where all the rakes are in perfect place. And a little bit even more thought goes into this, where we're placing these red tees where it won't affect rules of golf. Balls won't be running up and stopping, hitting a rake and not going into the bunker. And also these tees are in strategic locations where golfers won't be forced to walk up some of these high faces of these bunkers. So we're concerned about time efficiency and ease of raking for the member and the guest.
So a lot of careful thoughts put into this. We ask for your support and cooperation to help with this new program. Joe, we wanted to talk a little bit about some new techniques in the bunkers as well.
Yes, we've
in terms of bunker maintenance, right?
Yeah, I think we've turned a page a little bit from the past on how we prepare a greenside bunker. We don't use this method in the fairway bunkers, as it's not as big of an issue. But in an effort to try to minimize ball plugging on our severely high faces, we're employing this new technique, which is called the Australian method of preparing a bunker. And what that really means is we're still using the machine to rake the floor of the bunker, but how we prepare the face of the bunker is what we're going to talk about here briefly today. So, you know, when you rake a bunker as a member or a guest, you're always using the teeth side of the rake. Australian method basically is very simple, is that we're raking the high walls with the back side of this rake, which is smooth. And over time, it's giving almost a compacted look. You'll notice that it doesn't have any furrows. And this compacted day after day after day look actually helps prevent balls from plugging on the face. So we think we've drastically cut down on ball plugging. I'll do a real quick demo on how that works. So in the past, we'd be in the bottom of the bunker and we'd rake it like this with the teeth, as you can see. And what that does is that agitates the sand a little bit. And as the day goes on, when the sand gets drier and drier, there is a higher probability of ball plugging in a prepared face using the teeth. But the Australian method, like I mentioned, is just taking the rake and reversing it and going up and down. And you can see how smooth that is. And that stays with the sand being a little smoother and a little more compact. It's resisting ball plugging quite a bit. So we hope this works, and there you have it.